KHOU 11 News This Morning starts now.
And good Saturday morning, Houston. Thanks for waking up on this somewhat chilly, but turning out to be a gorgeous Saturday. I'm Jason Miles in for Ron Trevino this morning. Usually we're joined by meteorologist Lisa Vaughn here in studio, but this morning she's live down at the George R. Brown Convention Center. Lisa, what's going on down there? I heard there is a big crowd.
Yeah, there's a huge event going on this morning. I can't believe so many people are awake this morning, but there are going to be about 20,000 people here at the GRB for a huge volleyball tournament, y'all. It's one of the biggest in the country. So there's going to be 700 volleyball teams, about 20,000 people here at the GRB. The doors opened at 6:45, so everyone right now is sort of getting checked in. All of the teams are starting to prepare, so everyone's in line here, checking in. If you want to come out and see it, of course, it's too late to register as a volleyball team, but if you want to come out and see it, it's about $20 for adults and I think $12 for kids, and it's going to be happening all day long starting now. So if you are coming out, the event is indoors, but it is a little bit chilly outside. It's a gorgeous morning. Temperatures are in the upper 40s and low 50s, so let's take a look at those temperatures. A little bit chilly this morning. Winds aren't too bad. Let's take a look at today's forecast. Today's forecast looks good. It will be mostly cloudy though, and it will stay pretty cool all day because of those clouds. So 40s and 50s now, and then we'll struggle to make it to around 60 degrees this afternoon. In the 7-day forecast, we've got some pretty nice weather if you like cooler weather, okay, because the humidity stays in check. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. We're going to see high temperatures a lot warmer in the mid to upper 60s, and then the first day of spring is in the middle of the week on Wednesday. Back to you in the studio.
It's probably 72 and comfortable inside the GRB. Turning to other news now, breaking overnight, 3 people killed by a wrong-way driver. This happening on the Southwest Freeway, I believe. No, this is 2 a.m. in Northwest Houston, I should say. Harris County officials telling us the driver was going the wrong way down Highway 249, not the Southwest Freeway, when he collided with another car, killing the 2 people inside. The driver, at fault, was taken to the hospital. We just learned within the last few minutes that he did die there. Officials are looking to see if that driver was impaired. Now to Sugar Land, an erratic driver finally in custody after leading police on a 45-minute chase. That chase started just before 1 o'clock this morning. Police noticed the suspect driving erratically and attempted to pull the car over. 2 other agencies joined in that chase and pulled a pit maneuver to stop the driver. The suspect fought police, we're told. He was tased, then taken to the hospital. No one was hurt in that pursuit. Well, this morning the world is coming together to show support for the victims of the New Zealand mosque shootings and their families. The main suspect in a pair of deadly attacks on 2 New Zealand mosques has made his first appearance in court. That happened yesterday. The shootings left at least 49 people dead. At least 42 more were taken to hospitals. The gunman in custody live streamed the attack on social media and left behind a manifesto. Hillary Lane has the latest information.
Suspect Breton Tarrant appeared in Christchurch District Court on Saturday morning. The 28-year-old Australian was charged with a single count of murder. He did not enter a plea and was ordered held without bail. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern has vowed action following the worst mass shooting in New Zealand's history.
I can tell you one thing right now. Our gun laws will change.
The mosques were packed for Friday prayers when the gunman, streaming live on Facebook, opened fire. This woman heard gunshots as she drove past one of the mosques. She thought it was firecrackers.
I'm 66 and never thought in my life I'd live to see something like this, not in New Zealand.
Authorities have advised all of the country's mosques to remain closed until further notice.
I'm so scared, I knew that, it's maybe one of the safest place to live in. But now I don't know what will happen.
President Trump and other U.S. officials have been in touch with their counterparts in New Zealand. Mr. Trump offered his condolences and said his administration stands ready to help if needed. Hillary Lane, CBS News, New York.
And that suspect will return to court next month. Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner, meantime, says Houston police will patrol local mosques here in the Houston area to ensure the safety of our residents, and he condemns the attacks down in New Zealand. Now, KHOU 11 News is taking you inside a local mosque. An imam tells us in his own words about the impact the attacks are having here in Houston. It's a message he says everyone should hear.
My name is Imam Wazir Ali. I'm the Imam of Masjid Warathuddin Muhammad, which is one of the oldest and most historical mosques here in Houston, Texas. I was deeply troubled and saddened this morning when I woke up, and actually my wife was the first one to inform me when she picked up her phone and she saw the news feed that said there was a shooting at a mosque in New Zealand. It's very sad that that today it was two mosques. But this could have been any establishment. This could have been any faith tradition. This could have been any group of individuals who were targeted. There's fear. Many people were afraid. They were concerned, is it safe to come to the mosque? They were concerned that was this going to trigger someone else to act similarly. Houston Police Department had police officers stationed at this mosque and many other mosques to let us know that they were aware of the potential for violence and the potential for mosques to be targeted, and that they were going to be protective. The biggest thing to combating hatred and these horrendous acts is education. And when I say education, that we stop looking at labels and we stop looking at titles, and we look at each other as human beings, that we all have families, we all have children. But I think we should respond very strongly in a show of cooperation to show the better side of the human being and the better side of all of us as individuals who want to see peace, who wants to see us get along, who wants to see us live together in peace, and who want to make sure that these kind of atrocities don't continue to happen.
Well said there. New information about this shooting will be coming out over the next few days. And to get the news first, download our KHOU app and turn on push alerts. Meantime, a Houston child has died of the flu, the first local pediatric case this season. The death happened at the end of February, we're told, but health officials only recently confirmed the flu as the cause. The child had several pre-existing conditions. Other details are yet to be released.
With this bill, this gives him an opportunity.
And families who lost loved ones in the Santa Fe High School shooting got the victory at the state capitol in Austin this week. Many of them traveled to the Capitol to protest a bill that would give people convicted of crimes as teenagers earlier parole dates. It would have included the accused Santa Fe shooter, but the families tell KHOU after their testimony the author agreed to remove mass murderers from the bill. Governor Abbott also tweeted his support for the Santa Fe families at their request. Parents and students are suing in the wake of that big college admissions scam, the biggest in history, the feds say. The latest lawsuit seeking $500 billion was filed just yesterday or the day before, we're told. And of course, this huge scandal includes the actress Lori Loughlin. You see her there, the Hallmark Channel cutting its decades-long relationship with her. Loughlin and her fashion designer husband allegedly paid $500,000 in bribes to get their two daughters into USC. One of them, Olivia Jade, is a social media influencer. She has now lost at least 2 endorsement deals with Sephora and Tresemme. Well, here's one of Houston's favorite pets. The late George H.W. Bush's service dog, Sully, is honored for his service. Sully received the 2019 AKC Paw of Courage Award. The award is in recognition of his loyalty, dedication, and distinguished service. Any working dog is eligible to receive the award. We have a link for nominations on our website, khou.com. A Hall of Fame career, but the long